The newest project, a 1983 Mercury Capri RS Sports Package Edition. This car has an original 1,066 miles, true titled mileage. And she looks pretty good from around here. Show you the inside. Sunroof car. So the reason why this is a project is right here. This car is a fire recovery. Did research on the vehicle. It looked like it had a fuel leak and caused an engine fire. The engine is not locked up, but it's definitely in need of some repair. You can see the extent of the damage was mostly on top where the carburetor fuel leak was. Right here on the front of the carburetor, from what I can tell, it's completely deteriorated. Fuel line broke right down in here somewhere. And this is what's left of the distributor, coil pack, and the coil wires. You can see all the hoses for the AC completely melted. Heater hoses, upper radiator hose toasted. The clutch on the front of the AC pulley burned up. Power steering pump reservoir burned up. Here's the rest of the coil wires. The harness, as you can see, is toast. But this car is, besides the fire damage, is 100% rust free. It is completely rust free. What we're seeing here is just from the fire damage melting the paint on the inside here. And take it back a step. Bumper cover on the driver's side melted. On the top part, the bottom did not melt, but I do have another bumper cover. I'm going to be picking up a grill as soon as I can find one. And I already put a different hood on the car. I'll have to upload pictures, but this hood is actually off of a 79 Capri with a 2.3 four-cylinder turbo motor. I found this hood on a New England Capri's site. A shop out of Pasquag had the hood. I picked up the hood. The other hood was completely, the original hood of this car is completely melted and twisted. The cowl panel melted and cracked right up. But as far as rust, like I said, just burn damage, no real rust. This fender, the original paint melted off, and for the most part. And then today I came and just cleaned it with some acetone and got some primer on it to protect it before I start doing body work on this fender, because the actual fender itself is very salvageable. It's not twisted at all, just paint melted off. You can see the rest of the car is like in amazing condition. The paint looks like glass. It's just from the doors forward. On this side, this hood does need some body work, but overall in great condition for the price. I'm gonna take the hood off and clean up all this rust underneath the hood itself. This is pretty much the only hood I could find in New England that was available to me, but it's in great condition. I can fix all the surface rust, clean it all up, paint it. This fender came out where it just has a couple dents on top. I'm debating on fixing these little dings here. Other than that, the fender, as you can see, is in good shape. I do have my son's Capri right here, the 86. This is the bumper cover I picked up. This is off another 83 out of Tosi's Mustang Farm out in Rentham, Massachusetts. So I picked up the bumper cover. It came with the lights and the bezels. So this does need a little bit of a sanding down, paint prep, and she'll be mounted on probably this weekend. Here's the harness I picked up from Tosi's. It's back here. I pulled all the clips, everything off of the 83 that this bumper came off of. So, plan to film all of that wire replacement step by step. And all these other parts here from the other Mustang projects. Well, that's it. The 83 RS, like I said, it's in great condition, except for the fire. So, this is day 2. So far, I've spent probably close to $1,000 in parts just to get going on it. I'm pretty motivated, so I don't want to go too fast. I want to do it right and get the car back to pristine condition. And I'll probably have the hood, fenders, and bumper cover professionally painted eventually. But I'm going to try to keep the original paint from the doors back.